Yo, this is Terrell from Hall of Fame, D-Line, and wherever else. These are bully rants. This topic, for whatever reason, is coming in a lot, and I've been going for a while. Sorry, a lot of things happening here, but we'll start off with the talk of merles and different color patterns and why they're not supposed to be acceptable, and sometimes they are being acceptable or accepted. Sorry. First of all, the merle. Some may know, some may not. I used to breed a dog called the Alapaha Blue Blood Bulldog. Very nice hunting bulldog. Very similar in stature and build to the American Bully. This dog would throw merles. You've heard of, some of you heard of the Catahoula, and there's a couple other dogs that carry this trait. One thing that the merle is known for is that it's an obvious sign at times that you're moving towards a bad gene that causes deafness and blindness. You know, a lot of our bulldogs back then, you know, that was the first fear, that if you had a bulldog that came out either all white with crystal blue eyes or with that what we call blue merle, and especially the crystal blue eyes. It was always something about the crystal blue eyes. But a lot of times the dogs were deaf or blind or both. And now you're starting to see it more and more with the bullies. And it raises another question. Bottom line, these dogs shouldn't have merles, period. Nowhere in there. So that lets you know that somebody mixed something in that they weren't supposed to. You know, as far as I'm concerned, and it just depends on what you're trying to do. You know, at this point, everybody feels free to mix in whatever they want. If you want a true American Bully and you want to stick to the standard as the way the dog is supposed to be, merles should be absolutely positively a no. Second of all white dogs should still be a no. I don't know, because of whatever's going on here lately, the all white is acceptable now, and it really isn't. You know, if a dog doesn't have any pigmentation or whatever, however it goes, it shouldn't be accepted. I don't even like dogs that are majority white. You know, I feel like you have to add something to it. It's always been that way from the start, that just all white was unacceptable. Merles are definitely unacceptable, and pretty much any of those little weird patterns that they have a million different names for them, but all of those are not acceptable to the true American Bully. Now we have all of this other stuff going on with exotics and different things of that nature, but to be honest with you, be straightforward with you, they're mixed. There's no other way to get that merle pattern, especially the merle, without mixing in something else that was never supposed to be there. So if you're a new buyer or you're into these dogs and you have an interest, you've been fed a line that this is legitimate, in no way is the merle pattern or any of the other names, and I don't even know all the names that they call them, but those weird spotted patterns with the shininess and whatever it goes, and even the crystal blue eyes and that type of thing, it's not acceptable. And if you're trying to build a yard, these are things you should stay away from. All right, we're moving on to the next one. See you later.